Thank you so much. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Your Excellencies, Madam Governor Ngilu, my colleague before I left, and now the Chair of Council of Governors, Madam Cicely Berire, Governor of Embu, and indeed, the leader of the ruling party, UDA. And this is what we always advocate for. Your Excellencies, Homa Bay Governor, and a person I met when you were extremely young and still in college, Your Excellency, Madam Susan Kihika, Your Excellencies, Madam Chale Wale, Your Excellencies Vavinya Ndeti Machakos, Your Excellencies Kawira Mangaza Meru, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is a great day for us as the women of Kenya. And really, I want to first thank Your Excellency for gracing this occasion. Being here shows how much you support the women of Kenya and how far you want them to go. For us women, when we are supported this way, we really got to take this with both hands and to make sure that this G7 that has started today and strategy being launched today can go a long way in increasing the number of women in leadership in this country. When you work with the women, as Governor Sakaja has said, if you work with half in the field, half the team, you cannot achieve as much as you should achieve. So women need to be involved in every sphere of development. And I want to ask Your Excellency Ngilu, we are talking about increasing the numbers to 16, but may I ask that we should increase the numbers to 25, if not 47, having women governors in the 47 counties will really help the president to go forward. And indeed, let's start looking at the government itself, making sure that whoever president will be there will get 50% of his cabinet or her cabinet to be women. We must not be apologetic to what we want. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, by the way, if you have more women in leadership, they'll help you carry a lot of the work that you are doing. They help you, and very well indeed. You'll be freer than you are today. Women, I think there is something I want to say here about politics. Something is worrying me very much. We women have seen here that we are going to make sure that we will work across political divide. All parties, we as women must come together and ensure that whatever party you are in will support you where you are. What for me has shocked me in the last few days is the new handshake, Your Excellency. And I thank you for supporting Baba to become the AU chair. But you cannot take him alone. He has many other people with him. He had many, many people with him. And I still need to understand, and I'll study this a little bit, to understand how this works amongst male leadership. Women don't do that. Since I haven't known how it works, I'll continue to learn how it works. For us right now today, we must make sure we increase the number of women. We go to the grassroots. Let's not leave it at the governor's level. We'll go to the grassroots level. We'll increase the number of women who are there. We'll identify them. We'll make sure that they are trained, they have got skills. We'll build confidence in them and ensure that we know the wards they are going to run. Increase the number of MCAs. Increase the number of women members of parliament. Increase the number of women governors. Increase the number of all women in their places. And of course, The final seat is the presidential seat. Don't run away from it. Women want it like yesterday. So, Your Excellency, the best you can now do, and I want to ask this for the women in office and out of the office, please help these women to mobilize resources, to get to the villages, and to ensure that women can be empowered enough. I want to say that I didn't know I was going to be asked to speak, but I'm happy you have given me an opportunity to say something. Governor Sakaja, Nairobi ni yako, lakini sioni wanawake vizuri hapa Nairobi. Tafadhali weka wanawake tuwaone. You cannot talk about he for she and we are not seeing it. You must walk the talk. And I'll be on your case. Your Excellency, and Ngilu, please, Governor, be on the President's case and make sure that we keep in on his toes to ensure that we have the numbers. I want to thank you very much for inviting me to say a few words. Please, women, young women, governors, shine and shine and shine for Kenya. Asante sana. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellencies, the governors here present, especially the women governors, led by the chairperson of the Council of Governors. It gives me great pride to be here today when you launch this amazing program and strategy. I know I've walked the journey with you and attended a lot of the meetings, and it's very timely because this is Women's Month this year. And in fact, actually, tomorrow I shall be speaking at Oxford University to celebrate Women's Day, and one of my slides is actually this slide that I will be explaining about the great work that the women governors have done. You have seen that everyone is speaking about the great work that the women governors have done. And I'm glad that, Your Excellency, you have endorsed the fact that we should reserve the seat of governors for women. I think this country will go great places. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Asante.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Your Excellency, the Chairperson of the Council of Governors and the Governor of Kirinyaga County, Honorable Anne Waiguru, Excellencies, the Governors, Honorable Susan Kihika, Honorable Gladys Wanga, Honorable Cecil Mbarire, Honorable Fatuma Achani, Honorable Kawera Mwangaza, Honorable Wavinya Ndeti, fellow Cabinet Secretaries present, PSS present, members of the Diplomatic Corps present, UN Women Representative in Kenya, Ms. Anne Mutavati, members of the National Assembly and Senate present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. What a morning. I am truly delighted to be part of this historical launch of the G7 Women's Caucus Strategy on the eve of the 2024 International Women's Day, whose theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, is so relevant for today's launch. I want, in a special way, to congratulate you, my sisters, for this noble initiative. You are true trailblazers. Your resilience, passion, focus, and tireless efforts has been inspiring to watch. Your Excellency, Mr. President, sir, I applaud your efforts and commitment towards the inclusion of women in leadership, representation, and decision-making spaces in Kenya. Through your leadership, today, Kenya has the highest number of women governors since the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution. And out of the 7 governors, 4 are from the political party where you serve as the leader. And you are now supporting all without boundaries. This would not have been possible without your unwavering support, Your Excellency. Beyond supporting the women governors to be elected, just last week in Homa Bay County, at the investment conference, you affirmed women governors' leadership as being transformative. And as your Cabinet Secretary for Gender Affairs, I can confirm your commitment to advancing women leadership in Kenya, which inspires hope that under your leadership, Kenya will actually surpass the G7 caucus aspirations of moving from 7 to 16 women governor in the next election cycle. Further, you have led from the front on the implementation of the not more than 2/3 gender principle. First, through your memo to Parliament, and the second, by ensuring the implementation of the not more than 2/3 gender principle was an integral part of the National Dialogue Committee process. Your Excellency, sir, within the Ministry of Gender, Culture, the Arts and Heritage, I continue to spearhead robust policies and legal frameworks and strategic initiatives to ensure the gender agenda is at the core of the implementation of the bottom-up transformation agenda, popularly known as BETTER. Through a multi-agency approach, we are making good progress towards the implementation of Women's Charter, which you committed to. And tomorrow, during the International Women's Day event in Embu, we will share this progress. As we launch the G7 caucus today, I wish to confirm to you, my sisters, that the aspirations and the objectives of the caucus align with those of the Ministry of Gender, and I stand ready to support you. I am hopeful that working together as a team at the national and the county levels, the promise of gender equality is now within the reach. In conclusion, one thing is clear: investing in women and girls leads to sustainable development and creates a future where all women and girls around the world are allowed to rise and reach their full potential. I am a living testimony of what it means to invest in women and girls. From the sun-swept fishing village of Takaungu to the world. My clarion call is, let us work together for more inclusive, brighter, peaceful, and prosperous future for us all. Once again, congratulations, my sisters, on the launch of this caucus, and count me in. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.